Okay, let's see. All right, if there's anybody out there, we're here. We're getting it ready. Yeah, be careful.
I've got nothing on there.
What's up, y'all? Hello. Hello. Hello there. Hey, what's up? There we are. We're showing up.
Live now. All right.
What's up, y'all?
Well, wait. Oh, look. Divine Nirvana is on there. Hi.
Hello.
Nirvana.
Nirvana. It's yeah, Nirvana.
And Kelly S. Hello.
Kelly S. Hello.
Look. Divine Nirvana is on there. Hi.
Hello.
Nirvana.
Nirvana. It's there we go. No feedback. All right, let me get this a little bit. There we go. Hello. We are ready.
Well, thank you, Kelly. We've turned everything off in the house, hoping
What up, JK?
that the feed is better. So we're just going to answer any questions you have.
Let's get some cards.
I'm going to be using my new Witch's Tarot, which came today.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that one because it's an update on the old. If anybody knows this lady right here, the one she did before in the yellow box, nobody really seemed to like that one. It had a lot to do with like the Tree of Life and stuff. It was a different deck. It was a totally different deck. You're going to do that one, then I'm going to do my Everyday Witches. Let me adjust this camera, y'all. Sorry. That's not what you want to do when you're going live, but hey, whatever. Let's do it. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let me pull out my Everyday Witch.
JK716. Let's get lit. Cancer Sun
And
and Moon and Mars, 11th house.
How many of y'all are still stuck at home? Are y'all still at home? What up, Cicero?
All right, first question. If you have a question, put it out there. If we overlook you, put it again. If we go past you and your question hasn't been answered, then put it in there again. Serial says, what should I be forewarned about? Cicero.
Let's see.
What should I be forewarned about? Cicero. All right, let's see.
You need to be forewarned about loss. Money, job, stuff like that.
Oh.
Let's hope that doesn't pertain to you.
Four of Wands, Cicero, and the Ten of Wands.
It's getting tough for everyone, huh?
Home life is getting tough. You've been in too long.
Walking in the parks. Yep, that's good. Just staying away.
You
from
feel like you're burdened at the moment. Everyone does. So that comes as no surprise.
see what we got here.
But I think your burdens are overwhelming you. Your home burdens.
Yeah, especially.
All right, let's see. What do you show? What do you have for Cicero? Oh, I don't know where this came from. The Queen of Cups.
And 2 of Cups. I don't know if you're staying at home, but it looks like somebody's probably on your nerves really bad. Or you're on their nerves. Or vice versa, or both.
Oh, Queen of Wands.
I got 4 wands too, so it's all at home. And
Yeah.
there's your big fat tower flipping.
Everything has to do with your home at the moment.
Your home and this place where you're in. Tower, work. So what I first said, the very first thing was like work, tower. That means loss. This is like complete, because that's your work card. There's 8 pentacles. This tower is like saying that's no longer there. It's been blown up. It's been put asunder. It's no longer something that's going to work. This is all about working, perfecting, keeping your head down, doing all that kind of stuff. This means no more. So I don't know if you are one of those that may have. Well, honey, if you're worried about somebody hoovering you again, don't talk to them ever. Just make a decision. I find if people make a decision in this thing, it's like, you know what? I'm never talking to that person again. That solves 100% of the problem. They can't hoover you if they can't talk to you. If you see an email from them, delete it. Don't read it. If you see a text from them, delete it. Don't read it. If you see them calling your phone, don't answer it. Don't listen to a voicemail if they leave it for you. That's it. That's how you avoid being hoovered. 100%. Don't ever talk to them, not one
What does
time.
hoover mean?
It's a narcissistic thing that people do. After they discard you, they'll keep you on the back burner because they're getting a feed off of you. And then when the time comes, they've got no one else. They'll hoover you, like suck you in like a hoover, like a vacuum. And they'll bring you right back into their sphere of influence. If you do not talk to them, that's the 100% proven way of never being hoovered. You can't. If you can't remember stuff, then all you have to remember is that thing right there, that you're scared of this person. If you remember that you don't like this person and you're scared of her, that's all you have to remember. That's the only thing you need to remember, and you'll be fine. So,
All right, Cicero here.
yeah, but I see you need to worry about your job. There's something about your job here. There's something about, and it could be her planning and all of this stuff, so I don't know. With this tower and this 8 of Pentacles, I would say don't worry about her. There's something in like your immediate environment that you're working on that's about to get
Death.
Yeah, that's about to end. So I don't know if that is, yeah, look, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords. So that's telling me it's like,
Do you have a female boss?
if you do, then
You could have a female boss because the Queen of Wands is showing up here. The Queen of Cups, which I'd say has to deal with home.
yeah.
But the
especially
Queen
'cause
of
it's right there.
Wands has more to do with your job. If you don't have a female boss, it's a female somewhere up the line of power that is making decisions right now as to who's staying and who's going. And you did get the Death card.
So that's what I would be more
Yeah, I would be
concerned about, that
concerned.
5 of Pentacles.
If you're working
and-
from home, put your nose down, make yourself known, let yourself be
Yeah,
seen.
we just did a read about
in
that.
emails.
Yeah.
In fact, I had a message which I haven't been able to get out for. I don't know if you are a Scorpio.
Again, with the Knight of Wands, you're going to be, in this
Cicero, are you a Scorpio?
I think Sister is a Cancer.
Are you a Cancer?
I can't remember.
Well, I had a message for a Scorpio that you're letting...
You're on disability? This doesn't make any sense. Then there's going to be some kind of like financial loss. There's an end to money here. So whatever it is that you're getting money from, there's going to be an end to that. I don't know if it's like you're on temporary disability because of something, but whatever it is, it keeps coming back to telling me it's the end of this thing that you've had for a while, that you've built a home on and that you've kind of relied on. It's the end of that thing. Now there's a whole lot of stuff going on with the economy and different things like that. So I don't know what this is about. This is a loss on your part. And I'm so sorry for that.
Definite loss on your part.
A definite loss on your part. And you're going to have to, I don't know if I see this as fleeing, though. For some reason, there's something here that says, you need to go.
Well,
you need to get away. You need to actually leave. Not just that you're going to, but that you need to leave. There's some really negative influences around you.
So this could also apply to anyone else watching. If you have concerns that you're just looking to, should you be forewarned about something, this could apply to you.
Because it's coming up as double Queen of Wands. So we're not getting Queen of Swords here, and we're not getting Queen of Pentacles. So there's none of that female energy that would ground you like with, that would be receptive to like money or reasoning abilities and stuff. It's all emotional and fire. Emotions and fire. Emotions and fire. This is, and whoever this is outside of you, and this Queen of Wands is like, this is not somebody you need in your immediate environment. This is somebody you need to get away from. You definitely do. And you already know that because there's
It could be a case of someone's taking money.
There's the High Priestess. There is, I'm not liking that at all. Whatever that is like, ugh, yeah. I know I'm onto something. And then there's the King of Swords. So I got the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. And then I got Death. So this Death energy is coming in really strong. And it has to do with this fire female.
Knight of Pentacles.
Ugh.
For Cicero.
And again with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like I'm just seeing
this is just standing still. This is no movement, no nothing. You're not advancing. You're not going back. You're just standing still.
That's so weird. Yeah, he's a Cancerian. Disability review in April. I don't know how. Then I would say, oh gosh, it's not looking good for a disability review.
Well, then you need to do, I don't know what you do for those kind of things.
I'm not sure either.
Get your doctor to write something, I don't know, but this is something definitely you need to take care of.
Because this is not going in your face. None of this is.
No.
If this is about somebody else in your life, let me see what you've got on here. There is, let's see. What should I be forewarned? What you should be forewarned about. Your very first question, what should I be forewarned about? There's a loss. There's a loss of money. There's a loss of whatever it is that you've had, that you've been living on, going on. This relationship, whatever it was, whoever this Queen of Wands is right there, you need to be wary of her. Because she is definitely not got your best interest at heart. There is...
In fact, she may not tell the whole... She may not lie per se, but she won't tell the whole truth to benefit you.
Well, yeah, for sure. Oh, I see. You've got... you are... waiting for a court decision. Your ex tried to kill you. Shit, I have. That is some serious...
That's probably who this is.
Yeah, it is, definitely. With the Three of Swords right there on the bottom. This is definitely not... I don't know. Let this play out. I don't know. It's,
You definitely need... You're forewarned. You need to take precautions to protect yourself. this person, this female, is not going to out and out lie, but she's going to withhold the truth.
Especially if she's trying to save herself from going to jail if the state's going against her. Of course she's going to lie.
So this is something you definitely need to be aware of, working on. If you're working with a lawyer, then, you know, get on top of this situation.
This isn't good. That just says like, let me get this one and see if I can get something clearer. I don't know. This isn't looking, none of this is looking good for you. And then I pulled this one out and I got the tower on the bottom first and foremost.
Well, I've gotten the Six of Swords twice. If you can, any way you can get out of this situation, away from this situation, you need to.
Yeah, this is not, none of this is going in your favor.
No, it's just chaos at the moment.
Yeah, it's all chaos. I don't know if you can, in the middle of all of this, let's see if she'll just hang herself. Because there's this big fat Ten of Swords. That's just representative of this entire situation.
Yes.
This whole situation is like this. You're trapped. You feel like you can't go anywhere. You can't really go anywhere. So I get what this is saying. And there's this Two of Cups. There's still, you're carrying a torch for this girl. You're carrying a torch for her. That's what it is. Okay, now, y'all take me a second to get ready because we just sat down. Here comes Nightshade, y'all. About to read it like it's supposed to be read, okay?
All right.
You are hanging on to somebody who tried to kill you. Why? I'm sorry, you gotta ask yourself that, sweetheart. I don't even know you, and I have more compassion for you than this person does.
Yes.
Why are you carrying a torch
you.
for somebody who did this to you? Why are you have to ask yourself that. So what should you be forewarned about? I'll tell you what you need to be forewarned about is this Five of Swords right here. That's your frame of mind. You are doing this to yourself. And I know you have some memory loss. So let's see. There we go. That's exactly what that means right there. That's exactly what that means. That's why she's able to manipulate you, because you have memory loss. Now, that could just be something that's like, with time, and I know you said that in the comment, and I know when people are trying to hoover you, they can just be around every single corner. That's just the way they do it. But still, y'all have to remember, we do not have to talk to them. Just because they're in our face, we can go around them. If they're at the bookstore when we go there, we can leave. We can go somewhere else. Now, these people are devious and they can get dangerous, but this person is actively seeking you out while you feel like you're lost.
And she has hidden agenda, whether it's to get out of all of this.
She wants money. For some reason, she thinks you have money. She wants what you have, what you guys had, that stable home environment. Because look, this is her right here, Five of Pentacles. There we go. She ain't got nothing right now. Now that y'all are separated, a lot of her money is being drained away from her. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
She's literally living hand to mouth. She doesn't have anything. This whole situation has got you in this right here. And I understand, like you said, if you have a memory problem from a head injury, I don't know how you could... yeah, look, I'm doing this. Look at this. Death.
Yeah.
Six of Swords. That your only choice might be to leave.
Yeah.
Simply because that's the only choice that you can make. Yeah, you need... So the cards are saying... When you can safely, you need to make a way to get yourself out of the immediate environment. 99% of these people that will try to hoover you back into this narcissistic relationship, what they're going to do is look for the nearest victim. They'll put you on the back burner because they know they can come back to you. If you remove yourself from the situation, guess what? 99% of them are going to leave you alone from there on out. They want somebody in their immediate environment that they can control. Remember, they need somebody that they can control, who they talk to, where they work, who they talk to on the phone, who they visit. They isolate y'all from your families and all that kind of stuff. Remember, if you remove yourself from this situation, it is the best thing you can do. That's what the cards are saying, is because, especially if it comes to, when it comes to like this physical injury that you have that's causing memory loss. You're not in complete control of your faculties right now. So the best thing you can do is remove yourself from the situation and let this person latch on to somebody else. As bad as that is, saying I feel bad for letting, leaving because she's just going to latch on to somebody else, but it's not your responsibility to keep track of everybody else. It's your responsibility to keep track of you and yourself, and that's it. That's all you can do, honey. I wish I had something better for you, but the cards are saying, the gods are saying, whoever your god, goddess, angel, guardians, whatever, however you take that, they are showing in the cards that the best thing for you to do is to remove yourself from this situation. I know that's tough, but I hope that helps.
Even if it's just cut him off.
And well, sometimes you can't, like you said, especially if he has some kind of memory thing. It's like, I don't remember every single thing, and I don't know how we're always attached and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
There you go. You need to go make a brand new beginning. That's the best. And that's it. Look, the sun. Now we're getting somewhere.
I got the
telling
sun
you.
too.
You see, now we're getting somewhere telling you. It's, there we go. I think there's somebody else out there too. Look at that. 9. You got other messages coming in from other places. Wheel of Fortune. All of this
you're
can
stuck
be
in the place you're in, and you need to let go.
Yeah. If you can move away from this situation, and you may be able to go stay with a friend in another city, I don't know, or another state, or go stay with your family, extended family, mom, dad, whoever that is to you, somebody that you trust, at least for a small amount of time. After you get finished with court things and all of that, it's like, I know how that is. Everybody who's been married or divorced or kids or whatever, we all go through that. So I know you have to show up for court dates and stuff, and there's nothing you can do about that, but well, you got family problems too. We're not even going to get into that. So the advice is, if you can, move yourself away. It looks like she's all wrapped up in your family too, huh? Oh God.
She's in your business in every way she can be.
In every way she can be. That's why it's so hard for you to separate from her, because that's what they do. That's what these people do. They take over your entire life.
All right. Divine Nirvana is saying, I've been hearing from people I know in my town today that I'm being gossiped about. I've been feeling that I'm being plotted against somehow.
Doesn't matter.
Inside.
Doesn't matter. Look, Ace of Wands for you and the Star. Doesn't matter. None of that matters, because you are protected exactly where you are. There's your High Priestess and the Moon. Look at that Cancer energy coming in just to identify you right there. None of that matters. They can talk all they want, and that has nothing to do with you. Look, see who's got the swords. Look, that rope is about to break, and that sword's going to go down their throat. If you let the gods help you.
That is so appropriate right there for her question.
For this question. So whoever it is that has it in for you, let them fuck their own selves. That's going to come back on them. That has nothing to do with you. You are totally protected right now. Star, and you know exactly what that means, and Ace of Wands. And you've got Cancer energy coming in here. You've got the Star, you've got the Moon, the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, Hangman.
Yeah.
Like I said, just stay where you're at. Let all of this negativity around you just not penetrate you. Don't let it penetrate into your aura. Get rid of it. Let it slide off you like water off a duck's back. You got nothing to be concerned about.
Don't pay attention to it.
Nope. And quit fighting. Look at that. Quit fighting. See that right there? That fighting, because you want to be right. You want justice. You want everything to go your way. And look at that. 5 of Wands. More fighting. Now, we talked about this. Don't do that.
All right. The next question, Cancer 628. Does Cancer have a reconciliation coming anytime soon?
Does Cancer have a reconciliation? Ooh, I don't know. First thing you're going to... If you want to ask me about reconciliations, let's see. You know what? I hate reconciliations. You talking about an ex? Or you talking about family? Who are you talking about? Because that's, again, with that 5. No, not unless there's a whole lot of somebody coming in with false love. There's your Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, and then you got 5. There's a person, if they want to reconcile with you, it's only because they want to come in and fight with you.
That's right. Looky here. You got the Devil. In this deck, it's called the Shadow Side.
You're dreaming. No. This is false. Look, 7 of Cups. We got double 7 of Cups.
Yes.
What does that tell you? You need to withdraw from this person you're trying to reconcile with.
You're seeing it the way you used to see it, not the way it is.
Exactly.
So if you reconcile at your own expense, because he's nothing but the devil.
And this, whoever this person is, they're gonna come in all like this. Oh, I love you, kissy, kissy. But I have so much love for you. They always talk. But then how do you feel? Do you feel good about it? You wouldn't be asking me if you felt good about it. I can tell you that. You'd be like, ooh, I got reconciled with my ex or my family or whoever. If you want to reconcile with these people, person, whatever kind of relationship this is, because cups, so it's relationships, then guess what? It's at your own
The Nine of
expense.
Pentacles, they'll take whatever you have to give them, especially your money.
They'll be in your atmosphere doing this while you're the one with Seven of Cups going, well, how come I don't have nothing? I don't have money to buy myself a Coke. I don't have money to go to Starbucks today. But this person's living it up in my space. Yeah. You'll be paying it. It'll be at your expense. If you reconcile with this person, it'll be at your expense.
And it'll be knowing that this is going to happen.
Yeah. It'll be at your expense. I'm sorry, sweethearts. 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and 9. I like this one. This is a different take on the 9 of Cups for me because this has got a lot to do with like, there's like a shock and awe. Look at that. Oh my God, out of nowhere. What? Out of nowhere comes a big fat declaration of love and family and forever, and you're the only one I want.
Remember,
and I want to be with you
that's
so
the
bad.
devil. That's the devil.
That is... Jeez, people got a lot of talk. But when it comes down to it, how do you feel? See, this exactly. Do you have the strength? Because there's your strength
to go
card.
through it again.
Do you have the strength? There's 6 swords. Pick up and leave, man. Pick it or go somewhere else. Go, look, and death. Got to do it because these are just death. And look at this. If you want to repeat, there's 10 swords.
Repeat
with the world.
That's what I said. Repeat. You'll get the same thing that you had.
There,
the
look.
very
I could
same
just throw
thing.
off the bottom of the deck lately.
All
There's
right.
your King of Swords. That's nothing to do with love right there. And look, the Tower. The Tower. With the King of Swords, that means whoosh. I'm coming in. I'm going to break everything up. I'm going to break everything up. I'm going to destroy everything.
Okay.
They have ulterior motives.
Annie wants to know, what is Cancer's co-workers up to now? I have one who wants to meet with me, but I think they're up to something. Cancer's co-workers, are they up to something?
So Cancer, you got that intuitive thing going on. All Cancers do. There's not, I swear, I don't think I've met one Cancer that will tell me they don't have. All right, first one out is the Hermit. Page 1.
I'd say
And a Page of Swords.
don't meet with them.
I would
Do not meet with them. Do not meet with them. They're up to no good. They want to
there's something
see.
weird going on here because look, I got 2
they've got stuff going on in the shadows.
6 of Wands. They're going to get information from you, and what they glean from you, they're going to use themselves. You did something. You're the smart one. Out of you and this other person, or you and your coworkers, you're actually the smart one. That's what this is. This is an ingenious little critter right here that's all up in life and ready to do whatever it takes. See, you got on them sticks right there. So, yada, yada, he goes across the lake and all that. Look at this guy right here. He's out looking for information. Look at that light coming out of his eye. He's out looking for information. This one is not to be stopped. He's the spire. So if you want to do that,
he will pass any information he gets from you. He'll just pass it on.
Like it's
he,
his.
she. Remember,
He,
she. It doesn't matter.
May get paid for it too. Maybe well rewarded. There's a King of Pentacles and then there's the Magician. Maybe well rewarded because of what they glean from you. And if you think people, you can meet with them face to face, and we all know this because we're Cancers and sometimes we can talk a little too much. If you talk to people, sometimes they can read between the lines a lot better than we give them credit for. And then they can manipulate us into saying just a little too much. And then guess what? They've taken everything they need just from a 5-minute conversation with you. They know everything they need to know because you gave them an in, and that's it. That's all they needed from you was just to meet with you for coffee or dinner or whatever one time.
Being friendly.
Is somebody who is.
This person is not your friend.
No, this person is not a friend. I don't know if they're an ex-love. I don't know if they're just a co-worker. I don't know what's going on at work, but I can tell you, I wouldn't meet with this person. If it was me, I wouldn't. They definitely have some brand new plans for you that you're none aware of. You're not aware of any of it. They're up to something, that's for sure.
What's next?
Kelly S. Looking for a new job, leaving my ex behind. Good for you. Yes. Ooh, fist bump, girl. Don't trust yourselves with the Hoover. Damn straight, don't. You can't even let them talk to you. You can't answer an email. You can't answer a text. You can't answer the phone. Y'all know how they are. You can't. Once you identify the enemy, remember they're the enemy. Leave them alone. Don't go into the tiger cage. Don't go into the cage with tigers. Tigers are going to eat you. You're prey. Especially after you've been through it and they're trying to hoover you. They know you're sensitive. They have this timing thing. It's like they know they've left you alone for a little while, and then when they come back, they know that you're heartbroken and a little bit desperate. You're like, the life is so hard. No one loves me. So alone. And then, well, bam, they have this extra sensory perception about how desperate we are in that one moment when you have like one shot too many and you're feeling like you just want to sit down on the stairs in your lonely old dark apartment with your old cat and cry for hours, and bam, they send you a text right then. How do they know that? How do they know? Because these people they have ESP, y'all. Oh, look, I'm telling you the truth. Look at that right there. Telling you the truth. They got ESP, y'all.
All right.
Stay away from them.
What's the next question? Should I reach out to my teenage son? He left the home we were sharing with the ex, but I just signed my lease today for a new place for me and my kids. Lots of pain for us trying to heal.
Oh.
Caldwell, you see that?
Oh, yeah. Should I reach out to my teenage son? He left the home we were sharing with my ex, but I just signed a lease today for my new place for me and my kids. Lots of pain. I was trying to catch. Should I reach out to my teenage son? Let's see. You go, Sophie, because you know all about that kind of stuff.
Well, let's see what the cards say.
True. Gotta face it head on. Yeah. Gotta face it head on. You gotta look at it in the eye and you gotta go the other way. You gotta recognize it for what it is.
4 of Swords.
I got 7 swords.
The Wheel of Fortune and Justice.
You know, that seems like cutting something out. Ooh, I don't know. There's 7 because you're trying. You want to build something from where you're at. You want to do it where you're at. You have the power to do it.
It's going to be hard.
But you can. This is all about resurrection, and this is the Deviant Moon Tarot. This 7 of Pentacles is a little bit different than the regular Rider-Waite because this was a dead tree. And now this little witch is out there with her little rusty nail. She poked a hole in that tree. She's like, okay, good. I got the blood flowing here. Now she's grown all these different things on this tree where before it was like completely dead. So it's like she's got power to do this and she knows and she's testing her power. So this isn't so much of a yes, no, should I as are you ready for what happens when you open this can of worms? Oh, shit. 4 swords.
Your son is carrying a burden of some sort.
You got double 4 swords just in a few cards there. Look at that.
I don't know what the burden is from or what caused it, but he's carrying a burden and it's very heavy. And I don't know if he's blaming someone for it or not. I mean, the cards aren't saying other than he's carrying a heavy burden. You know, if you have the words, if you think you can help the situation, you're moving into a place for you and your kids away from your ex. He's very hurt. He feels, we've got the 2 of Cups.
I mean, you've got something to offer him, though. Look, this is really weird.
And the High Priest.
King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Magician.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you resurrected your own life from a bad situation. Now it's like, are you just wanting to share? There's your 2 of Cups. That's sharing. Are you just ready to let bygones be bygones? Maybe this other person isn't ready to let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, the other person feels like they've
Meaning your son. Yeah.
Your son feels like he's
This person is...
you picked someone else over him.
Yeah, he's feeling heartbroken about being left out and put asunder. There's 4 swords, double 4 swords. I was thinking this person feels like they've been... I hate to use this. They feel dead to you. Did you actually say that? Did he say that to you? You're dead to me. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Because there's something. It's like, ask yourself: are you trying to buy back a relationship?
He's not ready.
He's not ready.
Not ready.
No, not at all.
He is not ready to reconcile with you.
No, this is all you'll get right here. A truce. Let's not talk. Let's not interact.
Yeah.
This person isn't ready for it.
He's not ready.
You can
you can let him know.
Say? Throw in the white flag. I'm ready to end this. Forgive me. Not grovel, but really take responsibility for what you've said, you've done, you're part of this situation. And then let your son figure out at some point.
Yeah, because he's just not ready right now. He's not going to be open to anything you have to say.
No, he's actually not seeing things correctly, okay? This is a person who was truly hurt somehow and is not seeing things correctly. There's a lot of you. Yeah, he's blaming you for a lot of things. I'm just looking at the bottom.
In his mind, how he's feeling is truth. He thinks he's seen it all the way it happened.
Yeah, and he's not.
Maybe, may not be, but
well, we never do. I mean, that's actually scientific fact that none of your memories are correct.
But he is not open to anything, receive anything from you at the moment.
You can reach out. What do they say? Olive branch. You can give him an olive branch if you want, sweetheart. He may take it, but he's not going to do anything with it. I'm sorry. That's tough.
It'll be there and he'll remember it.
Yeah, and he will remember it later on. But right now, he's just Mr. Justice. He's Mr. Justice. I'm just looking at all these cards on the bottom here with his Emperor, and he's got other things on his mind, and I can definitely tell you, you're not one of them. The only thing he has on his mind for you is this. Truth, no, not coming any closer. I got other stuff to deal with. He's not looking at you.
Good for you for leaving your ex behind and
yeah.
and moving forward.
It will all come out later. It will. It'll all come out later. Justice is there, double justice for both of us. You'll be vindicated, but it won't be through his eyes. It'll be when things start to come out little by little over the next few years, things that happened. Let it run because look, he's idealizing. He's idealizing that other half in your relationship. Your ex is being idealized by your son, which makes perfect sense. If your ex was a man, that's what they do. They always blame the mom for everything. Man, all you gotta do is pick up one book by Freud and you can see how everything is the mother's fault. Shit.
She says, I told him I was washing my hands. I know he blames me for staying and letting the ex back. We've lost so much.
Well, you're coming back from it, so feel good about that. Yeah, you're coming back. Oh, yeah. Well, if you do reach out to him, I can tell you it'll be, it won't be well received, and you might actually get, there might be a terrible verbal altercation. He might come out just a little bit from behind that wall just to throw daggers at you and then go right back into his safe space.
Yeah, he's just not ready.
Not at all.
He's not ready. And I don't know when it happened. If it was recent, if he's a teenager, it can't be that long ago. Mm. So it's just, he's simply not ready. He's not going to receive anything you have to say.
That's sad. Sorry about that. Sometimes, but that's teenagers. They think they know everything.
And you're not saying where he is. He may be being led by someone else. Mm-hmm.
And he needs to have that.
Having thoughts put in his head.
Yeah, and he needs to have that tower moment of, and that's something we have to come by naturally. That's, we have to get to that point where we get where we're finished with everything. See that world where we're finished fighting, we're finished blaming, and we're finished because we're too tired. And then we come back to like a more normal
You
stance
can
on
offer.
life.
You can offer. Just don't expect it to be accepted.
If it makes you feel better, do it. You know?
Yeah. Anything else sounds more like narcissist. Any other questions? Did we overlook anybody? If you have a question, put it up. And I was going to say earlier, I got a message for a Scorpio day before yesterday, but for whatever reason, it's been very hard for me to throw the cards the last couple of nights. I don't know if it's the fact of what's going on in the world or what, but anyway, this message is for a Scorpio. Or if it resonates with you, it's for anyone. You know how that goes. He, she, it does not matter. Time is fluid. There's a Scorpio who is working from home, and you're only doing what you have to do. You're not letting yourself shine. And the sun was shining, but it was to your back, and you were not taking advantage of it. You need to put yourself out there. You need to do emails. You need to do whatever it is working from home that makes you seen, so that when things get back to normal and people go back to work, they say, hey, Scorpio helped me. Scorpio was there when the chips were down, when we were all working from home.
Yeah, look at that.
So you're not taking advantage of the situation, which is in your favor, because people are looking to you and you're not doing anything. You're not helping the workforce. You're and this is going to be not going to be on to your benefit later on when things get back to normal, because things will get back to normal. Yes, the world will never be the same again. We'll never look at it the same. We're going to stock up supplies. I've already got a list made out and a room fixed up to put stuff in and all that stuff. We're all going to do those things. But it will get back to normal, and you're not doing yourself any favors because you're not putting yourself out there, and now is the time that you should. Mm-hmm. You should put yourself out there.
I think you could learn a lot from this situation too. If you have a chance to work with other people, I mean, obviously if you're working from home and you're stuck and you're sequestered, that doesn't mean that you can't learn stuff. Get on with other people and see what y'all can do together.
You need to be
a leader. You need to be the leader
seen
in this thing. You need to take the initiative and start the ball rolling on getting things done again. Yes. That's what this is, this 3. You know who you need to contact. You already do. I have a feeling you know that there's some people out there who are like, y'all could be looking really good when this is over. Use this to your advantage. Use this time to your advantage. It's a weird time, but that doesn't mean we can't get something out of it. I keep getting this 9 of Pentacles for that person.
All right.
Be doing really good if they do.
All right, what's next? Ladies, we need to see it happen. Stay strong. Don't go back. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Not ladies. Sorry. Lynn Monroe, what are my guardians telling me? Or
Let's see.
What are my guardians telling me?
Let's see.
Your guardian
Yeah,
angels?
let me get another deck, y'all. Here we go. When I do like one words, I do this starseed deck. So let's see. What are your guardians telling you? Because I already got... I'm going to give you just something to focus on. That's what your guardians are telling. I cannot in the pic. Whoop, I'm going to move this a little bit, y'all. So y'all can kind of see me a bit. Sorry. It's a little bit weird, huh? There we go. I'm not in the picture at all. Sorry. There we go. I'm looking at these cards.
What are your guardians telling you? Lynn Monroe.
Star seeds, and they're tiny little cards. They're just like one word cards with a little tiny message on there. So this is what your guardians are telling you. Let's see. And you can throw in too, so. I'm thirsty. I need a beer.
I'll get it.
I'll get it
What
in a
are
minute,
your
hold on.
guardians telling you?
What are your guardians telling you? Release.
I was going to say that they have too much anxiety pent up.
Yep.
I'm seeing that for some reason, and which is natural. I know a lot of this is just common sense. It's the times. It's what we're going through. We know that.
Yeah, vibration, meditation. So if that's you, if you have a lot of anxiety, just meditate, girl. This is not bothering me at all. I'm just like, I am so happy.
You're hiding stuff from yourself.
Yeah, you are.
You're hiding stuff from yourself. So, you need to meditate. And what was the other one?
Vibration.
You need to listen to what's going on around you. What your guardians are trying to talk to you.
I have a feeling because I pulled this. The reason look, there's the star, there's the Ace of Swords. So that's why I'm getting that whole starseed vibe from you, if that means anything. There's a few people, we had never really done starseed reads before, but there are a few people that when that came out, we bought some cards for it. We started doing our meditations and we started looking out there. And then we started getting messages and we started hearing things and we started seeing things. And then it's like, we got these specifically to give messages to certain people. We know who y'all are. So I got a lime there. Can you give me that lime off the door in there? Sorry, y'all. I got to have myself a beer. It's Corona, y'all. Check it out. Oh, shit. Woo! That is too much. It's too much. You know, I've always thought about that, Cicero. I'm going back and forth on all these things here. Dang, it's 7:06 in the Philippines. Here, give me that. 7:06 in the Philippines, and you're here. You are an early riser, huh, darling? Thank you so much for being here. That's crazy. At 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm having like my third dream. We are day sleepers here. Don't be scared. Scared to read for me? Mm-mm. If someone's been doing spell work, it doesn't matter. Like we said, Cicero, if someone's been doing any kind of spell work on you, the best thing you could do, like we said, I would look into whatever you can do to remove yourself from the physical place where you're at. That's what I would do. That would be my advice to you. That was what the cards were telling you, is that you need to remove yourself from the situation. So I think that would remove tons of problems for you right there. Besides that, they weren't really doing anything except going round and round with this fiery female that was in there. We don't want to have anything to do with her. I know you got court dates and stuff, but don't get carried away with fear. Just think about it for a second. If you removed yourself from the situation, she would move on to someone else. That would solve most of your problems. And if they do any spell work on you, the best thing you can do is remove yourself from the situation so that can just fizzle out itself, and then you don't have anything to worry about. Spell work from these kind of people can be very weak. It depends. I have come across some witches that can do some intense spell work. But to be honest, the more narcissistic or the more messed up mentally they are, the weaker their spell work is anyway. Do you know how strong you have to be?
They think they're smarter than
Yes,
it.
they think they're smarter than the universe. They think they're smarter than all the elements and guides and all of us and all of our thinking and all of our positive input put together. They think they're smarter than everyone else in the universe. And that's their downfall. We've actually gotten comments from people who are like, no, I thought this through 10,000 ways to Sunday. You're not going to fool me. And it's like, you actually think that you can see every single foreseeable future. You must be crazy. I bet the one thing they weren't betting on is that you would pick your shit up and move out of town.
Yes, Annie, we'll do a starseed reading real soon. We haven't done one in a while.
We could just do that now. I just had to take a drink, y'all. But look, let's see. Your guardians. I think that if you did some meditation, that you would hear the messages yourself. I think.
Yeah, because you actually know them.
Yeah.
You know now they're trying to talk to you, but you're
not listening.
You're not listening. You've got too much on your mind, so you do need to sit down and release and meditate. And by meditate, I don't know anything about meditation. To me, it's just sitting quietly.
That's all it is, really.
And opening yourself up to listen, to hear what's going on around you. Because I think they're trying to talk to you now, but you're not open for it.
No. And that will be your advancement. Okay, that's going to be where they give you instructions. So whatever your guides are trying to tell you, what they're telling us to tell you right now is sit down and shut up. And don't take offense to that. You're not the only person that's going to hear that from me. I tell people that all the time in reads, I tell them that all. If you sit down and shut up, you'll find out the truth. There's going to be your advancement. We can't tell you. We're being told not to tell you. We're just telling you need to release anxiety, sit down, meditate. You will find this for yourself. This is good. This is good exercise. Exactly. Look, you're not the first person to get that right there in the past just couple days. Surrender. If you surrender and you listen, they'll talk to you.
Okay, Bon Voyant. I'm married for 10 years with a Scorpio, a narc. I want a divorce, but he won't sign for it.
They can be the most unmotivated people when you want them to do something, though, huh? When they want something from you, they'll be hounding you. When you want something from them, they can't even put their John Hancock on the dotted line. Let's see if we can find a way to motivate this guy to put his name on a piece of paper. And there's ways around that too, you know. You can always say this person is abusing me or whatever, and then there's ways around that, especially if you're a girl. It's only one card.
Well, he has someone else.
Already. Yeah.
He has someone else. He's got a Queen of Wands in his life. So I don't know why he won't sign.
Because it's a way to keep you stuck to them. If you're stuck to them, that's all they want. People don't realize that's all they want. They just want they don't care if it's good or bad or what. These people are the ultimate alchemists.
Is there something he thinks he can get from you?
Yes, definitely. That's exactly what he's doing. It's exactly what he's doing. He's not going to listen to anything you say. He's not going to listen to anything you say.
Are the two of you together or are you living separately?
Y'all got kids? He's not going to listen to anything you say.
Six of Wands. He thinks he's going to come out the winner on this.
And he probably is right now.
He has somebody. He has somebody already.
And he probably is the winner so far. He's probably made you look like the freaky weirdo, huh? They always do. If you fight with him, he's going to win. Look at that Queen of Pentacles.
Yeah, he's out for money or he doesn't want to give you money.
Yeah, if y'all got kids and he's supposed to give you money. I love how it's like they can drive a really nice car and live in a really nice place, but they don't have $5 for you.
Oh yeah, and he's willing to fight.
Dang.
He's willing to fight.
Look, I got the 9 of Wands. He's willing to do it. 9 of Wands. Okay, when you get 2 knights like that in any read, when I get the Knight of Wands with the Knight of Swords, unless it is a very positive read, these two right there, that's a negative. That's a horrible negative situation. It's a horrible negative person. That's a horrible negative person.
So, is he going to sign? Will he sign? Is there anything she can do to make him sign? To move this ahead?
Oh my God.
He's not wanting to give you any money, for one thing. Does she give us any more information?
Let's see. Great job. Am I on the right thing? Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to get my screen caught up. Oh, you removed yourself already. Good. That's perfect.
We're trying to read and get caught up here.
Oh, man. You know what I would do? You know what I'm sensing here? Do you have a restraining order against this person? You need to put a restraining order on this person. You need to get a restraining order. Because they've done something. They have done something here. They've done something here. After you told them to leave you alone, we're going to settle this in court, they did something to you. Do you have proof of it? If you have proof of it, like, did they take money from you? After the fact, after y'all split, after you left, and you said, leave me alone, we'll settle this in court, this person came back and did something. And you either have a text, they threatened you, or I'm going to win this. Like, I'm going to win this, bitch. Don't even fucking try. I'm going to, a bunch of words and whatever, and all this kind of stuff going on right here. They did something, and then they cut you off. Then they cut you off and pretended like,
Yeah.
they ghosted you.
They cut you off.
Yeah. They cut you off. You have some kind of proof of something. Now they're ghosting you and saying, you're not going to get anything from them. Yeah. Ta-da. Ghosting. There's 4 swords. This is a person who's turning everything around. Obviously, we know that's true. That's what they do. Oh, let's see what this card is. They're spying on you. They're spying on you.
Oh, of course.
They're spying on you. That's our spy card. Every time we get that, especially in a narcissist reading, they're spying on you.
Yes.
For real, they're driving by your house, probably, or coming by, visiting, whatever. They're looking at you on social media. We're telling you the truth. There's a double 6 of wands. This person is watching you for sure. For sure. This person is watching you for sure. Oh, but you're protected. You're protected. I have a feeling there's that Queen of Wands right there.
Well,
she's in on it. He's got himself somebody who's like, oh, let's terrorize the ex. So he's got somebody right here who's just as sick as he is, who's willing to do all this. They're willing. It's not him. It's her. Do you know what his ex looks like? Or his new girlfriend. You're the ex. His new girlfriend. His new girlfriend is spying on you. I don't know if you know her or whatever. If you have a new friend in your life or... One of these.
You're talking too much. You're talking too much.
You're telling people.
You're telling the wrong person. If you have a new girlfriend that came on the scene, then she's taking it right back.
That's what this is. They know because they know too much about you. That's what this double 6 of wands is right here. They know stuff about you that you don't know they know. He's spying on you through this other person. I would find out about that. Yeah, he's in control. He's in control. That's what they do. He got himself a girl who's all wrapped up in, look, messages, heartbreak. Look at that message. Woo, trying to.
Yeah, she's taking, if you've got a new friend or someone, or if you're just talking so that it can get back to your husband that won't sign the paperwork, he's hearing what you've got to say, whether you're telling it to just talking. Number one, you're just talking too much,
and this is what you need to do. You need to play Queen of Swords. You need to back off, and like I said a minute ago, don't take it personally. Sit down and shut up. This is what you need to do. You need to keep
putting your business out there.
You're putting too much on social media. You're talking to people. You're telling them too much stuff. You need to stay quiet. This is getting out of hand
And
because
he's
you're letting
listening-
everything out.
He's listening to everything you have to say.
Yes.
He's making copies of it. He's going to use it against you.
Yeah, he's going to use it against you.
He's going to use it against you. We can't say this enough. Stop talking.
Pronto. Stop talking. Pronto. Stop telling everybody. Stop fighting. You're fighting. You're the one fighting.
What
You're
does it
fighting
matter
this
now?
person.
What does it matter now?
You're fighting with this person. There's no need to do that. This will all come out in the right time, in the right way.
And the bottom line here is, if he has somebody else and he's not signing the paperwork, he's just doing it out of spite,
Yes.
out of trying to not have to give you anything. Do you really want that type of person in your life any longer? Let it go. Stop talking. Let it go. Let the courts decide. Because he's
in it
using
for the long
everything
haul.
you say. He's using everything you say against you.
Strength, Hermit. There's your Two of Swords. This is your stalemate. This is, I'm not going nowhere. As long as you keep talking and putting stuff out there and fighting with him and saying, but I'm right, you're wrong, I'm right, you're wrong, and telling other people what he did, then he's got you exactly where he wants you. All of this stuff is going to come back to bite you. Remember, they always look like they're the not guilty parties. They always look like it. You are going to look like the crazy one coming out swinging, trying to protect yourself. The only thing you need to do is protect yourself until court proceedings happen.
Okay.
Dang.
All
Don't
right.
tell
The
people
next
stuff.
question is from Phil King. Is it safe for my partner to move to my town, or should we move elsewhere?
Oh, let's see.
Phil King. Is it safe for my partner to move to my town, or should we move elsewhere? Phil King. Do you see that one?
Mm-hmm.
Phil King.
See.
We're lagging. I know the video is lagging. I don't know why. We're sorry. We turned off everything, hoping to get better internet. I don't know what to do about that. I just don't know.
I mean, we don't have $10,000 worth of equipment, so that's just the the difference between us and a lot of other people. We
Yeah.
just do this on iPad.
Should he move to my hometown, or should my partner move to my hometown, or should we move elsewhere? Let's see. All right. What do the cards say? I am using my new Witch's Tarot that came. Which I'm liking a lot.
Phil King. Okay, let's see. Is it safe for my partner to move to my town, or
Should we move elsewhere?
This is not a simple question, so it's because it's not. It's just giving me tons and tons of like.
I keep getting the Fool.
It's not zeroing in on it. It's
No.
So it's either it's like the wrong question or, and now we got the Tower coming out. There's not an easy question to answer.
Is that for certain the question you're wanting to ask? The cards aren't answering, and it could be because it's not the right question. Can you rephrase it maybe? See, I got these, and that just makes no sense. I got them before too. The Magician and the Wheel of
Wheel.
Fortune, Wheel of the Year.
Yeah, I had the Magician just a second ago. What? So let's see. All right, give us a second here.
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I hate to tell you that. Again, it doesn't look good. But it's not telling me like space, time. We have a time element here simply because of that. But this is like,
Is there someone else in the picture? I get the sense that there's someone else in the picture.
Or kids. And it's like, this may be just a matter of y'all can't do anything right now because of the way everything is right now. And we need to wait for this wheel to turn.
Because the courts just are not saying. Are there kids involved? There could be kids involved here because I see the 10 of cups.
This is what I keep getting, 5 cups.
Whoa.
There's like if the other person moves and leaves their environment, it's going to be a great loss to them, and I don't know why. If you move into their environment, leave your environment, move to their environment, it's going to be a great loss either way. There's a great loss here. And it will follow this relationship emotionally for quite a while. So while you're trying to make all these great plans, there's going to be this underlying, I don't know why we can't get on this. This will be you, I'm saying. You'll be thinking, I don't know why we were fine, but now we don't seem to be in agreement on anything.
The hangman. The answer is not right now. The courts are saying not right now.
There's some kind of underlying circumstance that needs to be worked out. And I'm thinking it's on the other person's end. Because if they pick up and move from where they are and come to where you are and you guys start this brand new life, there's going to be an underlying influence of, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand what I was going to lose. I didn't know that I was going to be the one on the losing end of this, and then you're going to be to blame. There's a whole lot of
Swords. 8 of Swords.
Look, Queen of Swords, 8 of Swords, and Fool. There we go. So we're coming back to the Fool and the Hangman. It's saying, if I were you, I would work out what they call unforeseen circumstances. Are there children involved? What is this person's job? Is their job really good where they're at? They make a lot of money and it's really great. And if they move to your place, it's like, well, they're not going to have as much money, or their job is going to cut them off. Stuff like that. There's some kind of underlying circumstance. The other person who's going to be moving to your town will stand to lose, and it's something that they're not thinking through themselves. They need to be honest with themselves and say, can I do this? Am I going to feel a great sense of loss? You guys will not be able to connect because of this sense of loss that the other person has, okay? So y'all need to work on that first and foremost before you decide whether anybody needs to move anywhere. Uproot everything and move to a different town. Do that first, okay?
Yeah, Annie says Nightshade's beer made me thirsty.
Hell yeah.
I have Diet Coke.
Ugh, gross. Gross.
All right.
What up, Kay? See ya. Hi, y'all. What up, Kay? Hope you're doing good. Hope everything is good. Let's see. That's what I would say. Yeah, look, see? There's a loss here with this money and this devil. This money meaning this 4 of Pentacles. There's just some kind of loss there. There's some kind of, and it'll come back and then you'll be the one to blame. I'm not saying this is a bad person. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying sometimes people don't realize a little loss in the past can follow, and when it snowballs, it just takes 2 people who were normally happy and go lucky and everything to get, again, with the devil, he just keeps coming out. It'll be like, we should have thought this through better. We should have had better plans. I'm not liking this.
Yes, Silly Billy, you can ask the question, but our next question is from Gangham PS. I'm Capricorn. Will there be a love reconciliation with my ex-girlfriend Sagittarius? If we passed up your question, just put it in again. It's hard to keep going back. Will there be a reconciliation with my ex-girlfriend, a Sagittarius? Do you want there to be? Let's see what the
questions of reconciliation, I always say, remember that you guys are not together for a reason.
Remember what that reason was, because people do not change.
If you're thinking that this other person went off and got some kind of
salvation of some sort.
I'm seeing 10 of Swords, King of Swords, 10 of Wands.
Well, if you do, know that you're going back to the same situation that you had. And if that's all right with you, then that's okay.
Again with the devil, the sun, the hermit, the devil. You're not looking at it. That's what this sun is with this hermit. You're not looking at it how it needs to be looked at. You know that this person's no good. We're not telling you anything you don't already know. We're not.
The shadow box.
There's your Sagittarius.
Which is the devil. You got
the
two
shadow
devils.
she. Look at that. Whoa, that is awesome. A crazy card. Holy crap. Look at that. If that doesn't tell you everything. You're not looking at it. Look. Yeah. There's the light coming in. What are you not looking at it? You're turning away and you're seeing only what you want to see.
You're not wanting to see how it was.
Yep. It's not, look, it's plaguing you. If you let yourself remember how much you don't like this person from the past, there's 6 of Cups, you will remember that you were the one who just carried all of this. This other person had no vested interest in this relationship whatsoever. This person isn't thinking about you. They're out doing, because there's your fire energy. Again, Knight of Wands. So you got this lovely old Queen of Wands right here. And this Knight of Wands. This person is not, you're thinking about it the way you want to think about it. You know?
So just know, if you do, you're going right back to what you had.
Yeah.
So that's all. And if you're okay with that, then that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you just want to play games with this person or whatever, not judging, just saying sometimes we need to do that. We need to wrap it up on our own terms and stuff. So if you guys want to reconcile for a while so you can kind of show her what's up, you don't mean nothing to me or whatever, then if that's how you got to play it out for you, then do that. But if you're expecting a reconciliation because you think this person actually cares about you, they don't.
All right, Silly Billy says, what does Calvin, Cancer, and Scott, Pisces, both feel about me? I kind of don't know which one to go with.
Let's see.
So Silly Billy's got 2 guys and not knowing which one to go with. The 6 of Wands.
Well, there's your fire.
And the Empress.
Ooh, there's some serious fire right there. There's a 6 of Pentacles. Looks like the fire is your reciprocal relationship. At least, you know, as far as these 2 people go. There's a reciprocal relationship with this fire sign. I'm going by that 6 of Wands is your fire. Your Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But let's see. Oop, I can't. Again, with this one, I wasn't going to take it, but y'all saw it fall out.
Well.
Okay, so, little sweetie.
Silly Billy.
I know that you are... Why am I feeling ghost, dead? That's weird because that Empress right there tells me everything is on fire and alive with this fire sign. And then all of a sudden I've got begging, nightmares, death. Even the... As strange as this is to say,
there's someone else.
Not only that... Did you lose a pet? This is very strange. I don't know why. I don't even know why I'm going to ask you that. That cat is what I'm looking at in this 9 of Swords. Why am I getting like mummified? What the hell? I love it. Let's see. Let's see where this goes. There's something dead here. There's something dead, and it's actually kind of scary.
Ooh,
I see ghosts.
Karma.
Death. What is that? Is that Judgment?
Yes.
And Tower. Yeah, I'm seeing something just, Okay, so this Sagittarius is somebody that, you know, or you've had some kind of sexual relationship, encounter, whatever before. Let's see.
Calvin is a Cancer and Scott is a Pisces. I'd say it's a different person altogether.
This isn't looking good. Yeah, but I'm really harping on this. Like, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to tune in. I'm listening. I'm trying to get it. Give me a second. There's death here. There's death. And I'm not one to just throw that out. I don't like that. I don't like to tell people things or people or whatever are gonna die. I don't see accidents here. I see death, which is, jeez. I'm really harping on this cat.
Have you lost a pet? Have you lost a pet?
And it was
the Queen of Wands.
Greatly on your mind. So there's your fire sign. Y'all bonded over some kind of death? Is that what that is? Or y'all had something? It's very strange. There's something very old, dead, ghost.
It's not like we're saying someone's dying.
No,
not at all.
There's some kind of bonding here. I kept looking at that on the bottom of the deck and I didn't take it and it fell out anyway. There's some kind of bonding here that you did, and I'm assuming it's with this fire sign, whoever that Sagittarius is or whatever, but I don't know if it's the same one, just like you said. This looks like somebody different.
Well, she's asking about Cancer or Pisces.
Cancer or Pisces. Oh, is it? That's a fire sign. Oh, is it? I guess I got it mixed up with the other person's
Cancer
question.
or
Sagittarius.
Pisces.
There's a fire sign female here.
That's what I said. There's somebody else.
There's somebody else. No wonder you were saying that. I thought it was Sagittarius, but it's Cancer and Pisces.
No, it says, what does Calvin, whatever.
Galvin, Cancer, Scott, Pisces. So it's neither one of those. I mean, you can go with somebody for the time being, but
you have somebody else out there.
But what is this thing here that's all about death is what I'm looking at. It's I'm so sorry. It's like losing a pet, I guess. I don't know. I'm seeing death, ghosts, mummies, mummified. If that means anything to you, I have no idea. That's very strange. Something coming back from the grave. I'm getting like Pet Cemetery. I have no idea why I'm getting that.
Oh, thank you, Kay Baker Law.
Let me move my thing up so I can see what you're looking at. Let me move it. Oh, what up, Kay? You're always sweet. Oh,
thank you.
Girly girl.
All right, we're still trying to get...
So like we said, hey, if you want, this is turning into a huge, big thing. There's going to be a great loss here. You're going to come out fine. There's somebody else. It's
Silly Billy says, me and Galvin
yes, good enough.
were together for a year, but mostly we were on and off. Well,
Yeah.
I think there's someone else out there.
Someone else out there completely.
Someone else entirely, a fire sign.
But yes, but what's strange is you're going to meet this person
due to
a great loss of something. And I saw like a loss of a pet or something, somebody.
Hey, and that is great.
Something.
We've lost 2 pets this year, and it was devastating for us, especially our little girl dog. I thought I would just die myself. It was just so horrible. For those of you who have been following us, Sassy, our little black dog, passed away January 27th, and 2 weeks later, one of our cats passed away. Pickles.
My pickle.
And he wasn't that old, but we bottle fed these cats so they didn't get their mother's nutrition. So one of them had already passed away. But anyway, if you're talking about a pet, we're not making small.
No, not at all. This cat slept on my pillow for years and years and years.
Everyone in this house here, and we've still got one cat acting out now. weeks after one of the cats passed.
I mean, that was his nemesis, and he's still doing it. So I see that you have somebody. It's not either one of the people that you have on your mind right now. If you want to, have fun with one of those people, that's fine. If you're looking for love,
there's somebody else.
There's somebody else coming, and it's going to be after a great loss to you that you're going to meet this other person. This other person has 10 cups on the mind. It's going to be fire. It's going to be fiery. Now, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it could be anybody that sets you on fire. Put it that way.
Yeah.
But it's going to be...
So you have a new relationship.
With neither one of those people.
With neither one of those people. Exactly right. All right.
Sorry, honey. I wish I could give you some... Gosh, I wish I could do something better for you than that.
I've never been with a Sag or a fire sign, Silly Billy says. Well, then this is something new for you. Out of the blue or out of the red. All right. No, I don't have...
Miss K, you too sweet. Kisses, hon. Hope everything's good. I've been thinking about you.
All right.
I know you had a lot to...
Well, we were just saying the cat was prominent in the read, but that could just signify, Silly Billy saying they don't have any pets. That just could signify something.
A pet, like a pet project, a pet thing, something close to you that you... I mean, this could be a person, like I said, I don't really like throwing death out there, but this is something dead, decaying. It's something old. It's something that's on its way out. It's something dying anyway. So, like I said, I was just harping on the cat, but I was getting like mummified, something that's old, something. I don't know if that's a person in your life. I don't know, but you're going to bond with this other brand new person that was coming in you're going to bond with this person after a great sense of loss comes in. That means whatever is already decaying and on the way
loss
out.
Of a job or
a pet project.
She says she's confused.
Something like that. There's a great sense of loss there to do with something that's
something
that you thought you had. Yeah, something important to you. Something you thought you had in the bag. Something you thought you had control over. There's something that's on its way out right now. It's going to cause a great feeling of loss for you, a great feeling of upheaval. After that happens, then you're going to have an opening up to another person. So I know it's a little confusing because it doesn't fit what you're thinking, but the cards can do that sometimes. Because what they're telling you is neither one of those people is actually for you.
And it could be saying, if you stop and think about it, a death to those two relationships.
People, exactly. It's not that's what's mummified dead on its way out. So it's something that, I don't know, is one of these people your pet? Is one of these people your pet? Do you call them pet? Is one of these people your...
Do you treat them like...
You treat them like,
are you
stuff
gentle
like that.
with them? The cards are saying that
there's
those
nothing
are
there.
out the
Those
door.
are out
There's
the door.
nothing there.
Yeah.
But you do have a new relationship coming forward with someone who's going to set you on fire, who's going to be passionate.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire in there after
and
the
lot
fact.
of love in there. But, you're kind of stuck at the moment. So it might be time to move on.
Remember, a lot of times we can pick up these cards. They can look way, way, way into the future. Way more than what you're looking at it. Way more than what I'm looking at it. Sometimes a simple question, they're like, bypass that. Nobody cares. The cards aren't looking at the universe, and the messages they're trying to send you isn't the same as what we're thinking sometimes. It just comes in out of the blue.
Kay Baker, we're glad you're safe.
Yes, very glad. I've been thinking about you. Making sure everybody's okay.
JH, good evening to you. Silly Billy says, my music career. Could it be her music career? Let's just get a quick.
Oh, wow. I don't know. Are you I was thinking goth. Are you like some kind of goth musician person? Are you doing like some kind of synthesizer, badass synthesizer music with like all kinds of... That's crazy. Because that tower could be like business, weird thing. I don't know what this that's not nothing like keeping it.
Arden G, hello.
Hey, there's a bunch of people on here now. What's up, y'all?
All right. All right. Arden G says, I turned 30 on the 28th of March. May I know if there's love coming my way?
What?
Arden, is there
30.
love coming my way?
I remember my 30th birthday. I wanted one thing for my 30th birthday and I did not get it. Everybody laughed at me and said, "You're crazy, you're not getting that." And I still haven't gotten it.
What was it?
I wanted to bake a gigantic banquet with like turkey and dressing. Mind you, my birthday's July 1st, y'all, so this is in the middle of the summer. I wanted a big old banquet with turkey and ham and stuffing and mashed potatoes and watermelon and chocolate cake and all kinds of stuff. And I wanted to go to the park and I wanted to set up a table all beautiful and I wanted to eat this gigantic banquet until I was super full. And then I wanted to have a gigantic food fight with all the rest of the food. And I did not get that. That was my 30th birthday wish. That's the only thing I wanted, was to cook a bunch of great food, eat as much as I could. And then when I was too full to eat anymore, I wanted to have a gigantic food fight at the park. And I didn't get it. And I still haven't. And it's been years. I will have my food fight one day.
All right, is there love coming for Arden G?
Let's see.
Is there love coming for Arden G? Is there love coming for Arden G? Give us some cards. Give us some cards. Is there some love coming for Arden G?
Ooh,
Is there some love coming for Arden G?
Well, you definitely got some messages coming. Let's see here.
Yeah, you got messages coming.
Because that's the 8 of Wands. That's always messages. And you know, a lot of 8 of Wands, you can take that as the arrows of love. I don't know if in this deck I'd specifically take that as the arrows of love, but that's definitely cutting down the forest. That bird's coming in with the message. So you got, I'm going to take that 3 of Swords on the bottom. Let's see what we got here for Arden Drew. I can tell you that love isn't what you're supposed to be focusing on. I'm not.
No, it's not. Not at all.
It's
Look
not.
at this.
I mean, you got Queen of Swords, 2 of Swords. You got other stuff you need to take care of, and you need to put your mind, body, and soul into. And it's other stuff. Sorry, look, it's other stuff. It's more creative. It's more job. It's more what's going to sustain you in the future.
You got the. What did you have on the bottom?
The star.
I've got the sun on the bottom.
There you go. You got. That's what's going to feed you right now, okay? So there's no love on the table. That doesn't mean love's not coming from you for you in the future. But what that means when you get it in a reading like this, it just means it's not the energies that are around you, surrounding you, coming out of you, connecting with the universe right now. You're not sending out this like, I'm ready to meet my soulmate vibration. Please bring them in.
Yeah, 7 of Cups. You've just got other things you need to focus on.
Empress. You got other stuff, exactly. You have other things.
Yeah,
like,
the 2 of Pentacles.
like education, creative stuff. Yeah, that's the first thing that I didn't take that fell out right there. You have other things that you haven't finished. You don't need to be thinking about love. All that's going to do is take you off track from what it is you need to finish in order to make your life what you want to make it, what you have been planning for a long time. Do not let someone step in, manipulate you, and bring your life to a halt because of love. Let me do that again. Love. Okay? Because that will throw you off track. What you need to focus on is being happy, celebrating. You're a creative person. You're cute. You're vibrant. There's a whole lot of stuff here. You start throwing a lot of energy into
you're
love.
young.
And it's this right here is what's coming out for love.
And you're young. You're only,
Yes.
what is it, 30?
Gee whiz, for real. Yeah, look, you've got a whole bunch of stuff waiting for you as far as like getting yourself together. There's a King of Pentacles and a 10 of Pentacles. That's what you need to be focusing
King of
on, is
Swords.
building your life. See, there's no
4
love
of
on the
Swords
table here for you.
and the Chariot. You need to turn away from being worried about love at the moment
And worry about yourself.
and worry about yourself. Yes,
And
you
your
need
projects, work, education, whatever it is that's making you feel, what am I trying, like juicy. I'm liking a better word here. Whatever it is that makes you feel like that juicy, creative Empress lady with all these great ideas and all that, that's what you need to focus on. That's what's going to sustain you in the foreseeable future, not love.
I see also that you may be you might need to work on your resume, or you're wanting to work on your resume. You're wanting to work on
Sure.
your resume. You need to do that. You're wanting to change jobs or change positions, whether it's in the same company or whatever. There are like 3 other positions that you might like, that you're thinking you might like. So you need to work on your resume.
Get all that in motion before you start thinking about love. Get yourself in this brand new place where you can be like the person you are.
Love
and
will
then
come.
Love will come.
Love
When you
will
get
come.
yourself ready.
You're 30 years
Yeah.
old. Love will come.
Woo! There's gonna be too much love
But
in your life.
that's not what
At
you
the
need to
end
be
of it all-
focused on at the moment.
At the end of it all, you'd be like, I hate love. Love sucks.
Yeah, that's just not what you need to be focused on at the moment. Oh, Robert Orwitz, Love and Light, same back to you.
Yeah, love and light to
You
everybody.
won.
Woo.
If you haven't checked your stuff lately, you won the
did you?
one free question on the giveaway that we had that was up last Friday. So send us an email.
Bake yourself a cake because you're corny. Good for you.
Robert says, I'm a Cancer and in family marriage, I'm trying to find balance. I don't know if that's a question or not.
Just call us and we'll do your
No,
reading for
send
you.
us an email
Send
and
us
we'll
an
do a
email.
reading for you
Yeah.
on one-on-one.
Yeah.
Because you won.
Go look at the
The
announcements.
Look at on our channel on the community tab. You won, Robert Orwitz, you won a one question
Ortiz.
free read. And believe me, our one question free reads run about 30 minutes
or
or
45.
more. So nothing is simple with us.
No, nothing simple.
So
The simpler y'all try to make it, the more complicated we're gonna make it.
yeah,
I don't know
send
why,
us
y'all.
an email and I'll send you the information as to how to get your read.
Good, there you go. Just heard the great news. Yeah, shoot us over an email.
All right,
We'll tell you how to get in
amazing. All
contact with
right, will I be successful? What is that? I can't
Will I
read it.
be
Hippie.
High Priestess?
Oh, High Priestess.
22. Will I be successful? That's a big ass question.
Yeah, really.
Let's see.
Let's
I mean,
see.
what I just got though was Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. That's a big old, broad, huge, gigantic question. But let's see.
Will I be successful?
Will you be successful? Remember, there's like 500 pitfalls before you become successful. How many times did Thomas Edison invent something wrong before he got the right thing? How many times did Ben Franklin try to... how many experiments did he do before he became successful? Do you have what it takes to be successful? First of all, you gotta ask yourself that. There's King of Swords. Let's look at that. That's a successful guy right there. I can tell you that much, though. If anybody's successful, it's the King of Swords.
Yeah.
The King of Swords is the kingiest king. My God, the King of Swords is like, that's the picture of what's his name on the here. That's the picture of what's his name on the Game of Thrones, sitting on that throne of swords.
Oh, the good looking one.
Yeah, he's been through all kinds of hell, but was he successful? Hell yeah.
He died.
Well, I know, but I'm saying in the end, whoever sits on the throne is successful. So not just specifically him, I'm saying, but the symbolism of it is you only sit on that throne after you done been through hell 500 times, and then you've been back, and you're stronger than everybody. You're smarter than everybody. And you're probably older than everybody too.
Right.
Just kidding, y'all. That's the beer talking. Probably older than everybody too, huh? Oh,
All
Lord.
right. Will I be successful?
I don't know. Let's see. That's a successful person.
Yeah, the King of Swords is definitely a successful person.
There's going to be a lot to
So
deal with
we
before
don't
you
know.
get there, though. Look at
Yeah, we
that.
don't know what you're asking. Oh God, yes. Look at that.
There's
The
going to
Nine
be a
of
lot to
Swords.
deal with.
You have a lot. You're going to have a lot of aches and pains.
If you're willing to stick it out. I mean, how much? You know, I've always said, you know what? I'm going to share some stuff with y'all because now I've been drinking, so that's how I do it. That's how we roll down here. I knew a guy, right? Every good story starts out with a guy.
I've known lots of guys.
Really? Have you? Well, nobody's asking you, so shut up.
You will come out in the end.
Yeah.
here's the Four of Swords, but then you've got the Sun. It's going to
Are
take...
you older already? Are you an older, you know what I mean? Older, not
mature.
Not 22. Are you at least 32, maybe 42? It's my passion to be successful, and no matter what I do, then you just keep thinking that way.
Well, you will be.
Yeah,
the final
it says.
part here is the Sun.
It says you're going to be successful.
But you've got a lot to go through to get to that.
To get to that.
A
Because
lot
remember,
to go through.
You're going to have to deal with people who don't want to do the work, but they want to be successful too. You know?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to work around a whole lot of roadblocks in life to get there. But I see you being the kind of person that will grab the bull by the horns and not let go. If you have the tenacity to do that. Like I said, I knew a guy. You know, if you can just keep your head down.
All right. Any more questions out there? He's 19.
I knew
or
it.
she
I
is
knew
19.
It.
All right.
I knew it.
High Priestess is a she, I guess.
I knew it. Yes, a baby.
So yes, you will. Just give it time and be willing to put in the hard work.
Yeah, life's not easy. Shit.
K-Law says, my favorite part, I guess that's your drinking.
Oh, I know, right? I'm such a,
Moon
I was going to say
dust.
slush. I was going to say slush. I'm slush. I was such a lush.
Hey, Moon Dust.
Hey, what up, Moon Dust? Ain't seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing good.
Everything's good here. We're just staying in
Yeah, we are.
and trying to take care of ourselves. I'm old, so I have to take care of myself. Make sure I don't catch anything.
I'm the one taking care of everything. I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Yes, Nightshade does take care of me.
Here's me.
All right.
Y'all, I tell you what, I could just go on and on. Let's see. What is this? Darling, what is this? Truth. What is this devil?
Okay. When I move, I plan on leaving my youngest with her father. Is this a smart move? I'm worried about
no,
this.
that's who. I didn't even know what I was throwing that out for. No, not at all. If that's what you're thinking, oh my God, honey.
Oh, no.
No.
You'd be foolish to do that.
Yeah, I got I had the Ace of Cups and something, Ace of Wands and whatever, but then the devil flew out. No, if that's what you're thinking, remember
Caldwell.
we're readers on YouTube. Take what we say with a grain of salt. We cannot tell you how to live your life. We cannot tell you how to
live your life or what you should
or what
do.
you should do. But if you're asking us, that tells me already that you have a little bit of an inkling that you shouldn't.
Well, she says right here, the quality of life she will have with him. I just don't trust him.
No, I
no,
wouldn't
you
either.
shouldn't trust him.
I wouldn't either.
Let's see what else we get. What are the cards we get? Caldwell.
Miss Latoya
Latoya Caldwell.
Let's see. Yeah, I'd be foolish. Oh, shit, look. Fool. Double fools in that Four of Wands. Do you know, no, it's not going to be any kind of good stuff going on behind closed doors over there at that house. Oh, my goodness. No. He's not trustworthy. He's not trustworthy. He's going to be bringing people in and out.
Yeah, I had the Queen of Wands.
He's going to have girlfriend after girlfriend after girlfriend and all kinds of, my God. Thinking that he's the stud. He's going to be like, I'm the stud. I'm the stud. I'm the big man on campus. They still say that nowadays? I don't know, but that's what it's showing. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, this would be a bad thing for you to do. Yeah. See that Seven of Swords? Look at that. There's a bad decision. If you already have an idea that he's not trustworthy, look, I'm telling you the truth. There's the Ace of Swords. Don't do it.
He's not trustworthy.
Not at all.
And you obviously already know it because
Yeah.
you said, I just don't trust him. You already know it. So if you were just needing confirmation, the cards are saying,
You got your
no,
confirmation.
don't do it.
Yeah.
You got the confirmation that you were looking for.
Yeah.
Patricia Adams, damn, I'm late.
What?
Sorry. No, we're still up and running.
one
What
second.
time is it? Oh, it's 10:14. I didn't realize it was so late. So get your last questions in here. We'll be shutting it down in a few minutes. But if Nightshade feels like it, we'll come back up again tomorrow night. We appreciate everybody who's come on to ask questions and talk to us. We like to do these. And thank you for the donation, Kay. That was very sweet of you. And if anyone wants a private read, just send an email. Our email is in our Show More box on our channel. And we will certainly get back in touch with you if you're wanting more in-depth, thorough read for your own questions that you don't want put out on the public, for the public to see here. I'm applying, Frida F says, I'm applying for a position as a freelance. Am I going to succeed? I'm
Sorry,
applying for
had
a
to go get another
position
beer, y'all.
as a freelance. Am I going to succeed? Frida F. Freya. I guess it's Freya, isn't it?
Freya. Yeah, I had a cat named Freya.
Yes, we did.
I had a cat named Freya, and her brother's name was Thor. I sure did.
All right. I am applying for a position as a freelance. Am I going to succeed? So let's see. Let's see what fell out here. The Five of Swords.
Competition.
Competition. You've got competition. And the shadow side.
You got some mega, awful, disgusting, horrible people that you're going to have to fight out. Are you okay for getting down and dirty with people? If you do that, sometimes you got to go there, right? The world is a competition for food, sex, and money.
You're going to have to fight for it. It's not going to come to you.
You're going to have to fight, meaning when this Five of Swords comes out, it's like, look, you're going to have to fight all the way, meaning this is not a time for you to make friends, honey. Nope, exactly. Look, Eight of Cups. This is not a time for you to make friends. You got to walk away from all that. You have to ask yourself what it is you want. There's more five for you. If you're willing to give up friends and do what it is you want, do what you want to do for you, yeah.
The Nine of Wands. It'll be difficult. You're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to show that you're capable of doing it.
Yeah, you're going to have to show that you're not lost. There's that Seven of Wands on the bottom.
So it's not going to give you a yes or no. It's going to give you've got to prove yourself.
And Five of Swords. If you're willing to fight all the way, and that means being manipulative, down and dirty, and actually, maybe making some friends and then cutting them out later, manipulative. I don't know. Some people can do that. I never could. So there's the Emperor. You do that, there's your success.
Okay.
But you'll come out on top for real. This is actually really good. If you are willing to throw other people under the bus. That's horrible, but hey, that's how we gotta do it sometimes. Life's not always fairies and butterflies.
So you're gonna have to put the time in, the
Yeah, you
effort
are.
in. You're gonna have to fight for it because it's not gonna come to you easily. All right, Moon Dust says, I've had a lot of mucus and congestion and freaking out from nothing. This virus still is
Stuff that's
crazy.
Maybe you can tell
Maybe.
me about my health. I don't know.
I don't know. We don't do health reads. Health reads, we always say, you know, remember,
I can tell
these are
you-
card reads. This is YouTube.
It's
We are two women who throw cards. Nothing we say is gospel. You take it with a grain of salt and use your own intuition and your own judgment.
If you can get a test, get a test. That, you know what the best indication is if you're running a temperature. Check your temperature. If you're running a temperature.
Have you
that's
been
gonna be
around
your-
someone? Because if you're sick, you got it from someone. You got it from someone. So that's all we can tell you. It doesn't.
I mean, obviously you got it from someone. If you're sick, it's because it traveled. It went.
but
it got
someone
in you.
close.
Yeah, someone you had intimate
someone
contact
close,
with.
they may be a carrier and not be showing any signs themselves. We are not telling you what to do or not to do. Use your own judgment in this matter, but the cards say if you have whatever it is, it could just be a cold.
Or a regular flu, yeah. It's that time of year. There's all kinds of stuff running around. Where we are, we get allergies at this time of year bad. A lot of people are already showing those springtime allergies, and that can get confused. But the thing is,
And you got
gotta
it
make
from
sure.
someone who isn't showing any signs of being ill. So if you've been around someone in a personal relationship with someone, moon dust, and you've come up sick afterwards, it may just be the flu, it may be the common cold, it may be whatever. We're telling you to use your own judgment and seek help if you feel like you need to seek help.
Yeah. Because
But-
there's nothing that can tell you anything besides a test.
Yeah.
And in the interim, you may test negative for something, and then if you're still going out and being around other people, you may get it still after you test negative. You know?
Yeah.
That's not something to play around with. If you can stay home and away from other people, that's the whole thing. But I can tell you, this Virgo person that you're looking at is, dang, it wants to go right back to the same cards.
All right.
She had a question in there.
Oh, did she?
It says Virgo was using me. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And what did you say?
I said, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that question.
It was at the tail end of her
Yeah.
question.
Oh, yeah. You need to go the other way where this Virgo person is concerned.
Yeah, that Ace of
You
Swords
need
says
to
you
go.
need to cut
You need to go the other way.
What was that?
The
I
chariot.
don't want the chariot. Yeah, this person is using you.
Yes,
Yeah.
most definitely.
And quick and to the point, this person is using you. There we go. That's what I split the deck and saw. King of Swords. That's not your lovey-dovey. That's definitely not your lovey-dovey right here. You don't want that.
Okay, Libra wants to know, what do I have to look forward to?
Maleficent, what up?
What do
What
I
do you have to look forward to?
Libra. I'm a Libra. Let's see.
Oh, shit. All right.
Well,
shit,
choices. And the Three of Swords and
Yeah, a lot
the Ace of Swords.
A lot of swords here. Devil, Ten of Swords.
Well, if you're in a relationship, doesn't look promising. If you have a choice, are you staying around hoping for something, hoping a relationship develops? Because it won't if you're looking at one person.
Let's see. All right, so this is your daddy card. This is your daddy, male paternal energy.
Well,
let's see what we got here. This, you know what? This is making a mountain out of a molehill. This is a little tiny thing. This is stuff that needs to be dealt with. This is old stuff that's been going round and round in your head for quite some time. And the reason I'm saying little things is look at all that. Look at that little fairy and the things all buzzing around and that. Something tells me that this stuff is like this broken heart, this hem hawing, this going back and forth, this going, well, yeah, but wishy-washy thing is what's causing you more heartache than anyone else could. There's a wishy-washy, like, I can't quite,
you need to clear
what
your
you're
head.
doing is you don't want to hurt other people. Why are you doing that? You're too interested in being the stand-up. You're too interested in being the one that's right, the stand-up, the I'm more moral than whatever, and yeah, there we go. And you think that in the end that's going to help you, but all it's doing is causing you this. That's 9 swords.
Yeah.
There's justice. This King of Wands. There is a repeating pattern here, and it's an underlying thing with this right here. It's this, there's something, you know what? I'm going to call it, all right? That's why they call me Nightshade, y'all. That's why they call me Nightshade. This is the queen. Look at these swords just coming out. Queen of swords.
You're your own
4
worst
swords,
enemy.
6 of swords. You've got your own worst enemy is right here on the table.
Yep.
If you feel like you're in this energy where you're just going back and forth, you feel like, I don't know. The reason why, all right, there's your daddy issue. There's issue, and it stems from old stuff from childhood. This stems from stuff you've carried from old relationships that are dead and gone and buried, but they're coming up and coming up and coming up. They're coming up. And you know you're right. What sucks is with this kind of thing is you are right, okay? You're right. But it doesn't matter if you're right.
It doesn't matter. You're only hurting yourself.
You're right. You are. And you're willing to like go to battle because you're right. You're willing to you're fighting, you're putting up a sword. Look at all of these swords in a row. Justice, 9 of swords, Queen of swords, 4 of swords, 6 of swords. It's sword.
For what? For what?
I mean, you have a great, all right, there's the light at the end of the tunnel here, okay? You've got star energy. Let me pull something else out here. What's it? Uh-oh, I left one on the table. Choice. There we go. That's for you. Maleficent. This whole thing, this is your choice. Free spirit.
Live your life.
Well, in the process of trying to be this free spirit and prove to people that none of this is hurting you, it's greatly hurting you. You are chipping away at your own soul.
You're worried too much
You are
about other
chipping
people.
away at your own soul here. This is somebody who is, and I hate to tell you this, I'm a harbinger of doom today for a bunch of people. It could be because I'm drinking too much Corona. I don't know. That's up to y'all to, what y'all think about that. I'll tell you what. You're about to embark on a dark night of the soul. You're about to come into contact with a great amount of shadow. You already know it because there's intuition. It's already talking to you. You already know it. This whole thing you have about this free spirit and nothing's bothering me thing is all coming to an end. In the end, that's what you are right there, Queen of Swords. Now, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, take it for what it is. You have a mitigating force here.
Yeah.
And the whole reason I'm saying this is a mitigating force is because then I'm being drawn to pull out these cards, again, with the free spirit. This, usually in a reading like this, pardon me, I would not take the star so seriously because the star is hope, inspiration, healing. That's the only mitigating factor here. There is nothing else that needs to be done except healing. This is a person who's about to embark on the dark night of the soul. You're going to find out that even if you're right, the universe don't give two shits.
No.
And nobody else around you gives two shits whether you're right or wrong. You are right. That's what sucks about this. You have justice right in the middle of your reading. You're so right, it's almost disgusting. You're pissing other people off, you're so right. They know you're right. But the thing is, you're fighting and none of it means anything in the end. In the end, you're going to have to let it go anyway.
Yeah.
There's no other way for you to get through this. You have to live through the nightmare. You have to. This star, the reason I'm calling this a mitigating factor is because the only thing you can do is focus on healing.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was something better for you, but you're just at that age and at that development where it's like, guess what? Well, bam! We're going to come in and just stab you repeatedly in the heart with truth and clarity until you get it. You're either going to get it or you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
This is up to you. If you surrender and you let the universe come in and do some work for you, if you stop wanting so much justice for things done wrong, because in the end, none of that matters, you'll find so much of this lifted. Woo.
You'll find so much freedom.
You'll find so much freedom. Free spirit. Remember, I got free spirit. It's time for you to embark on that dark night of the soul. You're being called. You're being called to do that. You're being called.
Okay, our last question is, who am I going to settle down with?
Is it the last
Cancer.
question? I'm having so much fun, y'all.
How do you say, do you see that question? It's down at the bottom. I don't want to missay their name.
Let me see.
Who am I going to settle down with? Cancer?
Oh, I'm starting to have the hiccups now. Who am I going to settle down with? Cancer. Let's see. Oh, wow. That's interesting.
8 of Wands,
Ooh.
9 of Swords, and 10 of Cups.
Yeah, you got double 10 of cups. I say yes.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Oh, Page of Wands.
Yeah, it'll be a while, and there'll be some obstacles to get through.
This is going to work out good. It's most of whatever it is that you're fearing, it's not going to work. Look, there's your marriage card in something like this. There's a stability card in something like this. There's a children card in something like this. Just keep your fears under control. Don't be projecting stuff on the other person. Keep your fears under control. Make sure you've got, make sure this is what you want. It's strong, but your fears are really strong. Why are your fears so strong? I mean, I get when it comes to relationships, it's like, this could totally destroy me. I get it. So you're having trust issues, but this is really good. This is a really good thing. This stability, home, happiness. This other person you're looking at is smart. You're smart. You guys are smart. Y'all have a lot going for y'all. Y'all aren't like two destitute heroin users hooking up together. You know what I'm saying? That kind of, you're smart. You got your stuff together.
Definitely.
Just don't let your fears overtake you and keep you. Look, you want to be a daddy. I don't know. Are you, who is that, a male? I don't know. Male, female, whoever you are, you want family. This is a decent combination. This is fantastic, actually. If you can keep
You'd have to work at it.
Yeah, like every relationship, you have to work. You can't be projecting all of your stuff onto other people. And the reason I say that is this Magician right here. This is really good. This actually is not a hard relationship. It seems like things are going really easy. And for some reason, it's telling me you're thinking it should be a little bit harder. It doesn't have to be hard. Relationships don't have to be hard. This kind of came together real easy, didn't it? That means that even in the beginning, you guys kind of clicked and it was easy. This relationship just took off on its own and you guys just, yeah, see? There's 6 of Wands. Just as long as you don't start projecting a bunch of stuff onto the other person and making it like it should be harder than it is. It doesn't have to be hard. Relationships don't have to be hard.
We make them hard.
We make them hard, yeah. I mean, If somebody says they care about you and you feel good, if you feel good, you feel good.
All right, one last question and no more. We'll finish up for the night. Crystal Bennett, is the Libra right for me?
Is Libra right for you? I don't know. Let's take a look.
Is Libra right for you? Last question. Last question. Is Libra right for you from Crystal Bennett? You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh,
All right. Is Libra right for you? Is Libra right for you? Thank you for the donations. We appreciate that. If anybody wants a personal one-on-one read,
Yeah, thanks,
our
Kate.
email
So
address
sweet.
is in our show more on any one of our videos. So is Libra right for me? Crystal Bennett, is Libra right for me? I don't know. Let's see what the cards say.
Missed you too, Moondust. Actually, I was thinking about you lately. Hoping everything has gone good. I've been going back and thinking about a lot of people, connecting with y'all in the ether, so to speak, sending y'all good energy. If y'all see things floating around in your bedroom at night, that's just me. Just me.
King of
That's okay.
Pentacles. Is Libra right for me?
I hope Libra's right for you. That's a nice card.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Ace of Cups.
All right. That's not really a Libra card, but it's... Ooh. Six of Swords. Let's see.
Is Libra right for
And
me?
an Emperor. I think y'all are going to go off together. Yeah, there you go. King of Pentacles. I mean, double King of Pentacles.
Yeah.
That's some stable stuff. I think you're going to leave wherever it is you are. Tell me if that's... Queen of Swords. There's Libra.
Yeah, there's Libra.
Dang. Are you seriously? So if you're male, female, I don't know, but that could be you because there's Libra coming in nice and strong. Oh, this is good. But it's talking about you need to
The
go.
Fool.
Yeah, the Fool, the Six of Swords. It's talking about you need to go.
You need to just take the leap, so to speak, and
yeah, you're
go
waiting.
for it.
You're waiting. Oh, is somebody pregnant or do you have kids? There's kids here. There's kids here. So, and that's a mitigating factor, meaning it's something that's making you think twice. Ooh, there's daddy. Are you ready to be a daddy? Stuff like that. Or the other person, is the other person ready to be a daddy? Stuff like that.
Yeah. He, she, it doesn't matter. Take it as it resonates with you.
Oh, goodness. This is a bigger question than just this one thing. This has got divorce and kids and relocating and I'm getting divorced, I'm a Cancer. Yeah, you're getting divorced, that's for sure. Yeah, there we go. That's is a bigger question because there's a whole lot of stuff before you think about getting into another relationship at all. You gotta get rid of all. You gotta take care of what's on your plate right now. I hate to tell people that because I think sometimes you ask a question you're gonna get. These cards are gonna tell you what's the most pressing thing right now. It's not always just a yes or no. Exactly. So there's things that you need to take care of before you go forth into any other kind of relationship. So for right now, my advice would be put that relationship on the back burner. You do not want to carry any of this stuff into a brand new relationship. Let this stuff work out first. Keep dating, keep loving each other, whatever, and let it all come out, okay? Work your stuff out first before you start planning on a brand new life with another person. Because this, I can tell you, this new relationship that you're looking at, it's gonna be different than what you think it is. But you got to play this stuff out first.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, I hate to tell you that. Just take it to heart. So
Yeah, I know. Life is hard.
you have
Times
a good
are
one.
hard
Bye,
right
Kay.
now.
Have a good one. Yeah.
All right, we
Have
want to
three
say thank
kids.
you to
That's exactly what's in
everybody.
this card, yeah.
Yeah, thank you to everybody who joined us. And we will be up live again soon. And I
Yeah.
will put a notice out on the community tab when we are. We hope you got your questions answered. If not, save
Come
them
back.
for
We'll
next
do it
time.
soon. Yeah.
And we will see you again soon.
Love you
Bye-bye,
guys.
everybody.
Bye.
Eh.